This is a video by Super Profit Club, and in this video I am going to talk about futures. I am going to talk about what futures mean, what all are the terminology, and why you should use futures or why should you trade in futures. Right? My name is Sumit Gupta, and I've been trading in swing, stock market for more than 15 years, and I've been a swing trading coach, trainer, and author. And this is something that has been really the way the market has worked for me, or the profits have come in. And over these years I've learned how you can leverage your capital to earn more profits with the same capital, right? So about futures, a lot of people get confused and they start with it. See, with me, when I started in swing trading, unfortunately the way it worked was I did not even know what futures mean, right? I just jumped in, and he has opened an account for me, and I straight away jumped into the futures. Okay, so I got exposure to the futures very early, and I started using futures for a long time, and that's what I do even now for my trading. Though I do not recommend to you if you are starting it in the beginning, right? But still, it could be a good leverage. Okay, so let's first understand what futures are. Okay. So futures are a derivative basically. Futures are a derivative. It's a contract, right? It's not an asset. It's only a contract that you have with somebody, and there will be something which will be underlying. Now that underlying may be a currency, maybe a commodity, maybe stock, a share, something like that, right? So that's an underlying. And future is a derivative of that underlying. Now what is a derivative? Derivative is something which is derived from a primary product. So for example, if you see curd, okay, curd is a derivative of milk, ghee is a derivative of milk, right? Diesel is a derivative of crude oil. I think you understand. Okay, now there are certain terminologies which are there. So first of all, future is a contract which is for a particular month, right? So it could be a future a contract for Infosys for the month of December, and which expires at the end of that month. That's a contract. So you buy a contract. Okay, that's the first thing. Now that contract expires on the last Thursday of the month, every month. Okay, this is the second thing. The third thing is that the contract is for a fixed number of shares, you can say. Okay, or number of units. Actually, that's the right word. Number of units, that's what it is for, and that is fixed. That is fixed by the exchange. Okay, and that depends on the value of the share, how this thing, and like in Nifty nowadays, the lot is 25. At one point of time, it used to be 50. At one point of time, it used to be 75. So that's why how it keeps changing as the value increases. The lot size keeps coming down, and you will notice that if a share is priced very high, its lot size, which is number of units minimum that you can buy in multiples only. Okay, so if the lot size is 25, so you can only buy 25, 50, 30, 100 and so on, right? So you can do that. So this is about the contract. Okay, the next thing which comes in is how the price is determined. The price is basically determined basis on the market outlook at that future date. So let's say if December contract is going to expire on the last Thursday of the month, so let's say 27th of the month. Okay, I'm not talking. So 27th December the contract is going to expire, and if it is, let's say, about 15 days, 20 days to that date, let's say 20 days are there, then what will happen is that after 20 days or on 27th of December, what is the price that the players in the market are expecting it to be? So that is how it will be. So it could either be at premium or it could be at a discount. Now when is it set to be at premium? Premium means that people are seeing the value of that stock to go up by that date, and if they are expecting the price to fall by that date, then it will be at discount, right? So that is how the price determination happens. Now coming to the reason why you would use it, it is for leverage. Okay, now what do I mean by leverage is that you don't have to put up the entire capital on buying the shares. So let's take an example. The example is that let's say if I were to buy Infosys 100 shares, okay, and and the lot is let's say 50, okay. So if I were to buy 100 shares of Infosys, and if it is trading at 1600 rupees, so for buying those 100 shares, what I'll have to do is I'll have to put up 1,60,000 rupees, right? I'll have to invest 1,60,000 rupees for buying those 100 shares of Infosys. 1600 into 100. However, in the same example, if I were to buy those 100, assume the lot size allows you to buy 100, then I won't have to pay 160,000. There'll be a margin that you'll have to pay. That margin will be basically dependent on the volatility, etc. Of that share. And let's say the margin is 15%. So what I would do is I would buy a contract of Nifty for 100 shares, assuming that lot size is 100, and I will pay only 24,000 rupees as the margin. Okay, 15% of 1,60,000. So I don't have to put up all of my money, and with just 24,000 rupees I can trade in 1,60,000 rupees worth of shares. That's why people use that. Now, putting that example in this, let's say if I had only 50,000 rupees to invest, right? What would I do? Now, if I had only 50,000 rupees, I can't buy 100 shares of Infosys. So rather what I can do is I can invest 24,000 rupees and buy 100 shares of Infosys and go further. That is what price futures mean. Interesting? So by putting up 24,000, you can make the same money which you would have made on 100 shares by even buying that in 1,60,000 rupees investment. That's the leverage. However, it is also true if the market goes against you, that leverage can also work against you. So leverage is a double-edged sword. Trade carefully, and I wish you all the best and a lot of profits from the market, and keep coming back to watch these videos. If you like this, please like, subscribe and share it with your friends and families. And if you have some more information, or if you have something that you would like to share with us, just type in the comment box and let me have your views as well. So wish you all the best. Have a nice day.